This is Wordle. You all probably know it, and I suck at it. All right, how about we do trust? Oh my god. Okay, how about we try crane? I watched that 3 blue 1 brown video. There's no way. It's weirdly addictive, kind of like an upgraded crossword puzzle. However, I don't like this type of Wordle. Nobody wants this type of Wordle anymore. Look at all these complicated words. It's like they want me to learn something new. This is brain nourishment, and nobody wants that. If we're on the internet, we want brain rot. So I had a beautiful idea. It's been a while since I made a simple programming project. Why don't I make my own version of Wordle, except it's only brain rot words? Good idea, right? Oh, and I'm even gonna challenge myself. I'm going to make this game in an hour. All right, let's set up our timer. Now you're probably wondering, Sloth, why did you give yourself an hour? Nobody told you to do that. Nobody asked, bro. And fair enough, you're right. But let me give you some reasons. Number 1, the game is pretty easy to make. Number 2, I need this video to be entertaining for you all because you all already have brain rot. And number 3, I'm gonna use AI. Yeah, boo-hoo, AI. Look, I'm not here to prove that I can code or not. If you've seen my past videos, you already know I can't code. There's nothing for me to prove. I know I can't code. You probably can't code either. Just leave me alone. All right, so step 1, figure out the rules of Wordle. You get 6 tries to guess a 5-letter word. Every time you guess, the letters light up. Green equal good, yellow equal decent, gray equals terrible. You're just stupid. Step 2, programming the game. I think for this game, I'm gonna use React and V.
Bro, you're gonna use React for this simple game? Back in my day, we would have done this in C. We could have done this in assembly, man.
All right, chill out there, Unk. Now, I know there's no reason to use a library or framework. You could easily do this with vanilla JavaScript, but the reason why I'm doing this is, who knows, maybe this will evolve from a single game to a library of brain rot games in the future. Kind of like Neo.fun. And also to refresh my React knowledge. All right, let's set this project up. npm create vt at latest. What should we call this? Let's call it brain rot games and template React. There we go. This is the start of greatness right here. Now it's time for our all-knowing and of course unpaid intern to set things up. I wonder if it understands if I just say create Wordle. Let's see what it can do. Wait, did it just create Wordle in one go? There's no way. Are you kidding me? What's the point of programmers nowadays? What? Well, I guess that's it. We have Wordle, everybody. I'll see you all in the next video. Okay, well, in this case, this didn't even take 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna remove this timer because the hard part is over. Now, AI got most of Wordle, but there is some issues. Number 1, the animation sucks. We don't get no cool spinning animation for every character. It just pops in and pops out. Number 2, you can type any word, even if they're not in the list, which makes the game 100 times harder, but maybe I'll keep this. Maybe it's not a bug, but a feature because it's my brain rot version of a game, and I think it's pretty funny. Number 3, the keyboard doesn't change depending on what you guess. I'll change that one at least. Number 4, the win-loss screen is pretty boring. And number 5, maybe I'll restrict this to a daily thing like the actual Wordle. I have to think about that. Okay, I decided no daily limit because if I put a limit on that, that's essentially me limiting brain rot. Who does that? What am I, your parents? You're all responsible and you can make your own decisions. Who am I to stop you from consuming such high quality content? Anyways, let's handle the lack of animations in our brain rot game. I'm going to use framer motion or motion because I have 0 CSS skills. If you do web development, you know what this is. It's a really nice library that helps you add animations to your websites. I'll come back once I finish adding that stuff, so be right back. Okay, fellow programmers, let me show you how to program in 2025. If you're deep into tech Twitter, you've seen this disease called vibe coding, or as I like to call it, laziness. My favorite. It's really simple. All you do is paste the problems you have in your life into AI and let AI fix everything for you. You don't even have to know how to code nowadays. And if you're a manager, a coach, or even a parent, vibe coding is better for you because you have experience telling people how much of a failure they are. Because if AI messes up, you just tell them, hey, you're a failure, fix this, and AI will fix it for you. It's beautiful. The future is sure looking great. I'm excited to see the future of programming. Okay, so I vibe coded some animations and it's actually not that bad, is what you think at first. If you take a closer look, maximum update depth exceeded. Nice little error. Let's not worry about that. And if I start a new game, yeah, it looks like I can't exactly vibe code animations. It tried its best, but I'm still gonna have to do this, unfortunately. I'm gonna leave it as is. Let's move on to some other stuff. I'm gonna remove this word limit and we're gonna move on to step 3, the brain rot word list. I'm gonna go find a list of brain rot words. I'm gonna properly format them so we get the word and the definition, and then we're adding that to the game. I'm adding the definition because some people people might not know what these words mean. And so I'm gonna do my part and properly educate those people in the art of brain rot. You're welcome. Let's see if a brain rot word list even exists. Wow, I can't believe it does. There's multiple of them. Okay, so I'm gonna properly format these words. In the meantime, Editor Sloth is gonna educate you with some brain rot words. Enjoy. Let's start with glaze. To hype, praise, or compliment someone so much that it becomes annoying or cringeworthy. Gagged, shocked, amazed, or at a loss for words. Riz, a short way to say charisma and refers to someone's flirting ability. Wait, Oxford University Press 2023 Word of the Year? Wait, excuse me? Wait, this is real? Wow. And that, my friends, was brain rot with Sloth. Okay, so I properly formatted the words. I gave it 3 properties: the word, definition, and length, and I put it all in a words.json file. So our game is just gonna read from this file. Check it out. Look what we got so far. Touch grass, slaps, simp. We got all the good stuff. Don't worry, the list is not done yet. We still have a lot more words to add. And I also changed the word length, so the words can be any length now. And I also added a space feature. So if it's not a word but a sentence, then it'll have spaces in between them. I think that's all. And I am excited to show you brain rot Wordle. Yeah. This is so stupid. Okay, but now that we have a working version of the game, I can't just call this evil Wordle. We have to come up with something original, something brain rot worthy. And I think I know just the place that has enough brain rot. My Discord server. So let me just ask them if they have any good ideas. Let's see what they say. And I think I know just the place that has enough brain rot. Word Tuah. We're gonna call this Word Tuah. It's the right amount of brain rot and cringe. It's great. Okay, so we have the name. The game works, basically. I mean, check this out. Wait, what brain rot word is this? Sloth Bytes? What's the definition? Oh, you don't know what Sloth Bytes is. What? Sloth Bytes is my weekly newsletter where I share bite-sized programming information to make you, yes you, a better programmer.
And the best part about it, it's free. All you have to do is give me your email. I won't do anything with it, I promise.
Okay, so all that's left now is I'm gonna add more words to it. I'm gonna make the animations worse, more dramatic, and I'm gonna change the win and game over screen, and the game should be ready. Soon, the public will be blessed by my creation. Now, some of you might be wondering, why don't you show yourself programming? And it's a fair question. The reason is because most programming sessions, I'm just doing stuff like this. LeBron James. Yeah, you probably don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. This video is terrible as is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Word Tuah. Yeah, the animations are beautiful. The game over and win screen. Peak, added dark mode. I also added the definition to make the game a little bit easier for you all. I added some more words to the list. There's a lot of bugs I still have to fix. If you want to help me, link in the description. I'm making this open source. Let's try to make this game better than Wordle. That'd be funny. Everything's done. We're all set. I mean, look how sick this is. Brilliant. What? When did this become brain rot? What's the definition here? The sponsor of today's video. Oh, that was pretty smooth, huh?
Brilliant is a learning platform where you learn by doing, with thousands of interactive lessons in math, data analysis, programming, and AI. Brilliant is a learning platform that's designed to be effective. Each lesson is filled with hands-on problem solving that lets you play with concepts, a method that's proven to be 6 times more effective than watching lecture videos. Plus, all the content on Brilliant is crafted by an award-winning team of teachers, researchers, and professionals from MIT, Caltech, Duke, Microsoft, Google, and more. And these lessons will also help you build your critical thinking skills because you're going to be problem solving, not memorizing.
Look, a lot of you probably want to learn how to code to make masterpieces like Word Tuah. Well, luckily for you,
Brilliant has a lot of programming courses. They have courses for Python where you can start building programs on day 1 with their built-in drag and drop editor. You can also learn essential coding fundamentals from loops and variables to nesting and conditionals. And Brilliant will also help you think like a programmer, where you'll start writing complex programs to build games and applications. So if you'd like to try everything Brilliant has to offer for free for a full 30 days, visit brilliant.org/thecodingsloth or scan the QR code on the screen. You can also click the link in the description. And if you scan the QR code or click the link, you'll get a 20% off an annual premium subscription.
Okay, so Word Tuah is done. You can play it right now. Link in the description. If you want to improve Word Tuah, I'll leave the code there too. I'm going to make this an open source project. We can make this a better version of Wordle. That'd be hilarious. If you have any brain rot words, you can also add them in there. Have fun with brain rot. Bye.